Peace to everyone. This story is about Michael Jackson kids that are considering to suing the Neverland survivors, Ray Robson and Safechuck. And as you can see here, the beautiful Paris Jackson, the daughter of Michael Jackson, she is gonna be considering of suing those survivors, and her brothers are gonna help her. Michael Jackson's kids, Prince, Paris, and Michael Jackson Jr. are reportedly considering suing alleged sexual abuse victims Wade Robson and James Safechuck for their role in the documentary film Leaving Neverland. According to page 6, the Jackson siblings want to file a lawsuit against the subjects of the documentary for emotional distress, fraud, misrepresentation, and slander. So Paris, Prince, and Michael Jackson Jr., they're all going to consider suing Wade Robson and James Safechuck. And I have told you that these boys was lying, well, they're men now, but they were lying the whole time about what Michael Jackson allegedly did to them. I knew I didn't believe them because they was lying, and they are going to be sued for emotional distress, fraud, misrepresentation, and slander. Robson and Safechuck both alleged in the film that pop singer Michael Jackson sexually abused them as boys, offering graphic testimony of the alleged abuse and the circumstances surrounding it. The Jackson siblings say they aren't pursuing a payout. Instead, they want any award money to go to charity, with the true goal of the lawsuit being an apology from the two accusers. They believe, along with the rest of Michael Jackson's family, that the accusers are using the sensation from the documentary to line their own pockets and diminish their father's legacy. So Wade Robson and Safechuck, they have lied in the documentary on HBO, which I do not have personally, but they just doing it for the money. There's because the Jackson estate did not include them into whatever it is that they were supposed to get, so they decided to get even by telling this lie to diminish their the kids' father's legacy. After the documentary aired on HBO, Michael Jackson's music sales and streaming took a dip, while former supporters and collaborators alike have distanced themselves from the late star's name. Several radio stations have stopped playing his music, and even The Simpsons creators have vowed to stop airing the episode on which he appeared as a guest. So everything just went south after all his streaming sales and music had took a serious dip. By how much we don't know, but it was pretty much a lot. The radio stations, yes, they have stopped playing his music, which I think is unfair because that is totally wrong, and there are millions of people that love Michael Jackson. Even The Simpsons has stopped airing the episode. Meanwhile, the Jackson family has also lashed out at HBO, hoping to get the documentary pulled and receive damages from the network for breach of contract. So the Jackson family never gave consent for that documentary to air on HBO, so it was a breach of contract. So they have gone against their will of doing this documentary, and of course people are outraged and everything else, and of course when the Jackson estate gets a hold of them gets them for $100 million, there's no way that HBO is gonna ever do this again without anybody's consent, as you can see here. What are your thoughts in the comments below? And I am out.